All right, I'm here to tell you that this chop zone is a total fraud. It was not started by the people. All these magazines, all these newspapers and websites trying to make it look like it's a people's movement. This was created by the government, okay? The government of Washington, the government of Seattle, I don't know, I don't care. Okay? I do care. But this is not what you're being told. Fucking, it's so sick. Their Rolling Stone is titling their article, "It's Not What You're Being Told." But their twist is that it's some peaceful movement, blah blah blah, and it's not violent. Holy fuck! They're completely sidestepping the real reality, and that is that this thing was organized and created months prior, more than months prior, probably. But they were boarding up windows as early as December that I can remember. Okay. Why are you freezing up on me? Check this out. The mayor. Okay, so the city mayor has put out a fucking some sort of order, to clean this place up. The sheriff is like, enough is enough. They're not even addressing the fact that the precinct abandoned ship immediately. Immediately. Okay, that's so fishy. Not to mention, un-American. You don't abandon post and leave the people to their own devices. Anyway, look at what this stupid bitch has to say. Where did that come from? We don't even need to be there. So sorry about that.
What the mayor said about all of this foolery. Roll the film.
Lawfully gathering and expressing First Amendment rights, demanding we do better as a society, and providing true equity for communities of color is not terrorism. It is patriotism. We've got 4 blocks in Seattle that you just saw pictures of that is more like a block party atmosphere. It's not an armed takeover. We have block parties and the like in this part of Seattle all the time.
Like
it's known for that.
How long do you think
it was full of bums and crackheads and nutcases when I went down there, and people sleeping on couches and trash everywhere and nobody doing shit?
Seattle in those few blocks looks like this?
I don't know. We could have the summer of love.
Oh.
Now, what kind of...
And then someone dies. She said that. And then someone dies. 3 other people get shot. Yep.
leader is this? They cannot even admit that people are trying to occupy Seattle.
This guy's dumb. He's just playing the fucking reading the cards, man. Look at, he even looks over here. He's reading the cards, man. He's pretty good. I like him, but you know what? You still got to know what you're working with, and this guy's, they're all sellouts. At a certain level, you have to be a sellout, or you go back down to nothing. And once you get a taste of it, you ain't letting it go, and you get addicted, and you want more. That's what money's all about. That's why people sell out and how easy it is. So, what was I reading in this one? Look at this. This is a weird part about it, okay? Everybody knows it came out as the name CHAZ. Then all of a sudden, it was changed to CHOP. So let's figure out. Let's use our critical thinking on. Autonomous zone. That just screams no police. That you can do what you want and no one's gonna do, and no one you don't, and you're not being held accountable. Then they're like, huh, weird. Let's change it to CHOP, occupied protest. Occupied protest. So let's not read too far into it, but let's try and figure out why would they change it. All of a sudden, the media started saying CHOP. The police started using the word CHOP, not CHAZ. So look at these four-letter word. Let's read into this part of it. The four-letter acronyms. These are organized by the government. It's their whole. It matches the whole fucking script, man. It matches their whole MO. And so anyway, I was down there weekly for forever, and in December, I started noticing this restaurant on 11th and I guess that would be Pike. Boarded up their windows. I'm like, what the fuck? And then some other ones down the street did. Up closer to 12th or whatever that's gonna be. It's something else before 12th. But then just before, all of a sudden everybody else started boarding their shit up, and they tried to hide, make it look cool by painting it already with murals everywhere. So it already got people, and it was just more shit to paint anyway. It was just really weird. But I noticed that for sure. Everybody boarded their shit up. That means they knew it was coming. And that restaurant owner, he was probably a rich dude. He could sit there for months without getting customers. That's for sure. And he still has that. So rich people are in the know. He probably got word from somebody. He's probably in the club, you know. He's probably a Mason. Who knows? Who cares? The fact is he boarded his shit up 6 months prior. That's fucking fishy. That's a clue. That's called a clue. It's called using your own head and figuring out what's going on. And now, and then that's why I was on this map. This is more evidence and more clues. This thing, they took the little info panel thing, so you can click on each one and get a description. This thing had it in the description is a start date and end date. This was the killer. This whole zone had an info thing on it that said whatever to the 20th. And what happened right at or it was like the 20th or 23rd. I think it was the 20th. Doesn't matter. Maybe it was something like that. But right after that, all of a sudden they started talking about it was the weekend, or that was it was supposed to be a Friday night, I think. And then Saturday they started acting like they were attempting to do it. It was just pathetic. But that's your kicker right there. You got a government website with a planned. I mean, you have to actually get permits and create all kinds of crazy shit to do this. And then, where do you think all the fucking 2,000-pound cinder blocks came from? Roadblocks. I mean, all you got to do is pay attention to who removes those and where they go. That's all you got to do. And I'm going to end with that. So, if you follow the money, you follow what's really going on, you can figure out what's going on. And so I just said what I had to say, and you guys need to know that this is a fucking bullshit scam, and that it's you know, the people that were involved in the destruction, yeah, on a personal level, they are fucked, and they need to be fucking handled for real. But I don't like these little social experiments and fucking with people's lives and fucking with our freedom. And the mayor is out of control. Look at these people though. They're all in the same club. Look at the mayor. Look at how crazy these fucking people are. That mayor is psychotic, and then our governor, fucking psychotic. Their behavior is psychotic. They're doing shit that no voters ever fucking thought that the person they voted for would do this type of shit and act like this. So anyway,